As a child, my grandparents would tell me stories about a relative of mine, Cousin Gus, whose family has recently immigrated from Russia. He grew up dirt poor, and when the global economy hit hard times, he and his family lost what little they already had. As a young adult, he fell in love with the sport of boxing. He worked his way up the boxing bracket and continued to fight even when he felt he would lose. His fighting spirit and hard work allowed him to become the world light heavyweight champion. His fighting spirit still drives me to this day. I want to apply the same level of hard work and determination that my cousin Gus once did to PA-TSA. I'm Avery Brody, and I'm honored to be running as your next Sergeant at Arms. PA-TSA, you now know the origin of my drive, so let me tell you about why I'm qualified to serve you. I've served as my chapter's treasurer, vice president, and currently as Sergeant at Arms. I've served as a member of every committee for the past 2 years. As a member of CSAC, I previously helped to plan and execute the Trivia Night Special Interest Session. I currently serve as Region 5's lead representative and helped to organize a new regional session targeted towards new members and led a successful Miracle Minute fundraiser. Scheduling is often a difficult feat to manage, especially for new members. I realized there's a way to improve scheduling and reduce overlap conflicts: an app. This app would be held in the container app and be easy for PA-TSA to manage. Although this may seem like a daunting task, I know that with my experience and knowledge, I can get this accomplished. My second idea is an online special interest session that would be held and executed outside of TSA conferences. PA-TSA would be able to acquire a speaker or hold a session on skills such as parliamentary procedure. This session would allow members to build upon and gain new skills while not taking away from their time at the state conference. An online special interest session would be a versatile tool for our state to have. TSA is my true passion. I would like to continue this passion if elected as your next Sergeant at Arms. I can assure you that you will not be let down when you choose a very good choice and vote Avery Brody. Thank you.
Hi PA-TSA. I'm trying to imagine standing on that stage in Seven Springs, but all I can see right now is this house that I've been trapped in for a month. I really miss you guys. I'm Kendall Cottington, and I'm running to be your next Sergeant at Arms. I have big plans to better prepare PA-TSA, but I only have 2 minutes to say it, so I'm going to get right to it. My first idea is to help each individual student prepare for competing in their events the next year. Nearly every year, a candidate mentions sending judging rubrics back to participants. I love this idea. However, after speaking with a judge, I realized this could be difficult because it discourages judges from leaving full and honest feedback if they know that the rubric is going to be made public. I decided that if judges left comment sheets with events for pickup, students would be able to get the information they need without having any extra problems. From my experience with helping new members in my chapter, I learned that countless students don't try events because of confusing words in the event guide. To solve this problem, I started making YouTube videos to watch before reading the event guide. These videos included interviews with successful event veterans. As Sergeant at Arms, I would love to make these videos on the PA-TSA YouTube channel. This would better prepare new members for the competition ahead of them. As we can see this year with the coronavirus pandemic, sometimes unexpected circumstances can cancel conferences. I would like to make a cancellation plan, a procedure that would allow us TSA students to continue doing what we love safely. I love TSA, and I think my plans to better prepare it will improve it. You may sound like I mean win the election when I say my slogan, but to me, winning is allowing every student to get the most out of TSA. Remember, prepare to win with Cottington.
Since I joined TSA in 7th grade, many of my peers have asked what exactly our organization is all about. Reflecting upon these questions, which increased in number as I attained chapter and regional offices, I've become increasingly certain that our members make TSA the great organization that it is. Above their passion, intelligence, and effort, every member of PA-TSA is defined by their ambition, and it is this beautiful ambition that is why I, James Coppersmith, am running to be your next state Sergeant at Arms. What I loved most about my time on the Outreach Committee was meeting a variety of new students, instigating my belief that we need more unity between our regions. So as co-chair of the Conference Sessions and Activities Committee, I would create 2 new special interest sessions for this exact reason. Do you possess unique skills or abilities? Of course you do. You're in TSA, so come over to the Talent Show special interest session and display them, or show your photography expertise in that special interest session for a chance to earn prizes. Another important cornerstone of TSA is our competitive events, so utilizing the recent reintroduction of surveys and polls by our current state officer team, I'd create a brand new PA-only event using your input. Through speaking with members, events like statistical analysis, engineering troubleshooting, and industrial fabric composition have been of interest, though with the polls we can explore and select the best event from a plethora of your great suggestions. During my treasured experiences assisting my chapter's newer members, their influential spirits have furthered my desire to make TSA more accessible to ambitious newcomers. Therefore, I will make it my personal mission to create an audible event specifications for the visually impaired, granting more beginners the opportunity to enjoy our great organization. Finally, I've personally witnessed far too many tragic incidents at states where a small error at just the wrong time has ruined countless of your projects. So if elected, I would prevent these disasters by expanding our printing station to an event adjustment station, featuring new tools and supplies including screwdrivers, glue, wrenches, and more to help you preserve and perfect your efforts. PA-TSA, we've had a long year, and though I may not be able to give you a hearty handshake at the moment, together we can ensure that when we return to States next year, it'll be a new and improved experience for all of us. So don't play games. Vote for James as your 2020 to 2021 Sergeant-at-Arms.
Hello, Pennsylvania TSA. From the battlefields of Gettysburg, I'm Evan Kahn, here to be your next PA-TSA Sergeant-at-Arms. As the past 4 years as a TSA member, I've had the opportunity to serve in many positions, such as a chapter officer, where I served as president, vice president, and most recently, Sergeant-at-Arms. Additionally, I had the opportunity to serve as a PA-TSA Region 3 Vice President. But that's enough about me. What you really care about is what I'll do for you and the rest of PA-TSA. That's why I developed 3 main initiatives. First, to support new TSA members, I would create a new to states special interest session. This session would include a presentation about what to expect at your first state conference, a question and answer session, and most importantly, a guided tour of Seven Springs. I believe this session would alleviate anxiety about your first state conference, so the only thing you have to worry about is whether you made the top 10. Second, to support our returning TSA members, I would expand the event gallery of the PA-TSA website. I believe this resource is currently underutilized, and I believe giving members an opportunity to see the projects that won would let them notice what the judges are looking for and hopefully bridge the gap between third and first place. And finally, I would create a colleges and careers in technology special interest session. Yes, there are colleges at the state conference, but I believe there's not enough for you to really see what we have in Pennsylvania regarding technology education in college. But I believe by bringing more colleges in, you could really see the different colleges of PA. And also, it would help bridge the gap between TSA and these colleges, so you no longer have to explain that we're not airport security, and they can understand the merits of being a TSA member. So thank you, TSA, for tuning in. And remember, Evan Kahn is your choice for PA-TSA Sergeant-at-Arms.
This is to the members who believe in TSA. When I first joined, I thought it was just another club. But throughout that year, as I did various events, advanced from regionals, and attended the state conference, I realized that TSA is a community, which has offered me experiences like no other, learning new things, meeting new people, and that is why I, Rushil Nagandhi, am here in my bedroom, running as your PA-TSA Sergeant-at-Arms to improve this experience for all members. I have served on both my chapters and region's officer team this year, and have also been part of multiple state committees. But I also have leadership experiences outside of TSA through multiple robotics teams. If I am elected, there are a few proposals I have to improve the TSA experience for you. First, a common issue that I've noticed in my chapter is that newer members and middle schoolers are sometimes confused about rules and how to go about starting their events. I hope to resolve this by implementing a statewide PA-TSA forum for students to ask questions and be familiarized with their events. To solve the same issue, I will continue to add to the event resources page and the event gallery on the website, which currently lacks content. Furthermore, there are only 8 state officers, but hundreds of members, which means it is essential for members, both high schoolers and middle schoolers, to express their opinions easily. A forum will let students raise concerns and suggest improvements, which will prove to be beneficial in helping TSA flourish in the long run. A forum would also foster connections among chapters, strengthening the TSA community. Another proposal that I have is a new special interest session to help students with events. This session would comprise of experienced members helping those who want to pursue new events, and would also have time dedicated to going through rubrics, clarifications, and questions. Overall, TSA is an extraordinary organization, but also has great potential, and it is with your help that this will be achieved. If I am elected Sergeant-at-Arms, I will promise to do my best to use the members' ideas, your ideas, to push TSA to its potential. My name is Rushil Nagandhi. Thank you for listening and stay safe.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you. Give me a sec. You happily go to sleep one night feeling accomplished, feeling proud, feeling passionate. But what are you feeling these emotions for? Your final TSA project submission, of course, because you planned ahead and had time management. Wait, did you hear that? That's the sound of your alarm clock telling you to wake up from your dream. Reality is you're still working on your project the day it's due, but you're still passionate about it. Why? Definitely gonna hear "Hey PA-TSA" a lot today, so I'm gonna add to that chain. Hey PA-TSA, my name is Raj Patel and I'm running for your 2020-21 State Sergeant at Arms. Throughout my TSA tenure, I've seen the determination, the drive, and passion of all TSA delegates, which makes this organization so great. As your next Sergeant at Arms, I'll focus on implementing several ideas which will directly benefit you, the members, by fueling your passion that each member possesses. First, I plan to restructure the conference session and activities committee by including a subcommittee that communicates with chapters to make sure your voice is heard. I'll work directly with members to see what fuels their drive to do well and apply these ideas at conferences, making members' ideas positively impact PA-TSA. Additionally, I'll focus on developing a passion for STEM learning at the elementary level by working with chapters to communicate with younger grade levels to promote interest in STEM fields. Imagine kids at the elementary level attending after-school STEM meetings and designing their own futures, which can shape the future of TSA. Third, I'll reach out to more corporate sponsors to fund for more STEM-oriented sessions. This way, we can promote special interest sessions and help implement fundraisers into those special interest sessions. Earlier in this speech, I asked what fuels your passion in TSA. Whether it be times of difficulty like COVID-19 and the cancellation of state and national conferences, we still have the grit, the dedication, and the power to work hard in an organization that we love. Now the choice is yours. Who do you want to drive your ambitions? So remember, take action to fuel your passion with Raj. Thank you.
Hi PA-TSA. My name is Myriam Rubick, and I am running to be your next State Sergeant at Arms. I want to give you 3 reasons why you should consider voting for me. First, I am passionate about TSA. I am proud to be part of an organization where students can pursue their interests, work to their full potential, better understand technology, and be part of an effort to improve the world. Second, I have extensive experience in TSA leadership. During the past 3 years, I have been a leader in my middle school and high school chapters as president and vice president. I have taken leadership roles at my chapter level and through a committee at the state level. I will bring the skills I have learned to the state office. In addition, in my school, I am my class secretary and student council. I know how to lead a successful meeting and how to be a successful officer. Third, I am aware of how much time and effort the job takes to do well. Based on my prior experience, I know how to organize my time so I can do the job properly. I am fully committed to ensuring that I will be an effective Sergeant at Arms. I will continue the great work of our officers, represent your views, and help make known what is discussed at officer meetings. When voting, consider I am active in TSA, that I always have its best interests in heart, and that I'll be a hardworking officer for you. Your views matter, your vote matters, and you will go forward with Rubick. Thank you.
Hello PA-TSA, my name is Zoey Sweet and I'm a Cohen Junior at Danny Boone High School and I'm my position of Sergeant Arms. Before I go on, I want to take a second to say that I am deeply saddened by the fact that both states and nationals has been cancelled. If you need to talk to someone, I'm here for you. Hopefully you, your family, and your friends are doing well. Now, as for my campaign, if you recognize me, it's probably because I have run for office for the past 4 years. Yes, this is my 5th year running. This might sound crazy to anyone who isn't me, but it comes down to the fact that I love this organization and will do anything I can to help it. Every year, I will learn different ideas and proposals, and I've actually been able to accomplish some. My biggest proposal was having a problem-solving special intercession. This year would have been the 3rd year that I ran. This is the reason I want to be Sergeant Arms. I would love to have the chance to serve as chair of CSAC committee. I have been a member of this committee since it began. Along with this committee, I have served on pretty much all the committees except for 2, even ones that no longer exist. One of my proudest TSA accomplishments is probably the fact that this year I got to serve as Region 9 lead rep. Through this, I initiated new ideas, including a photo booth and a scavenger hunt, both of which were successful. Through my help and my amazing volunteers, we raised over $600 for Miracle. I have been a member of TSA for 6 years, and I have served as a chapter officer for 5 of those years. I have attended every state conference, went to leadership training when I could years ago, have attended nationals multiple times. Outside of TSA, I direct plays, am a Sunday school teacher, I manage the social media accounts for Boyertown Salvation Army, serve on my school board, and an officer of countless clubs. I have been able to accomplish so much with the TSA, and I wanted to run one more year in hope of being elected. TSA has made me who I am today, and without it, I have no idea where I'd be. I would love to have the chance to serve on the 2020-21 state officer team. If I got the chance, I would use CSAC to offer more special intercessions with the purpose of bringing people together from other regions. Thank you.
I don't know if you've ever heard of the Myers-Briggs personality test, but a few years ago I decided to take it. According to this online questionnaire I found that produces one word to describe your entire personality, I'm the advocate. And as someone who is passionate about what they love, this made sense to me. So loving TSA, I will advocate for what is best for this organization. Hello PA-TSA, my name is Julie Wright, and I'm super excited to run for Sergeant at Arms. My plans for TSA cater to a common idea. Knowing how much energy and effort members put into this organization, let's ensure that members are provided with the best opportunities in return. Let's discuss special interest sessions. These sessions enhance the state's experience, but we can go further by pertaining these sessions to event themes and concepts, better preparing our members for nationals and semi-finalist interviews. This will also increase session turnout and give members a platform to discuss entries and ideas. I will also ensure that our social media and website give accurate updates and reminders before and during the conference, publishing useful content for you and your chapter. This will regard things like how to submit a bylaw amendment, what a Relay for Life is, or how to write the perfect LEAP resume. Lastly, expanding on event resources, I'd like to further utilize the Event Resources webpage by adding more project examples and presentations. This webpage can be put back in use and will unlock new help for members. PA-TSA, I'm dedicated to improving this organization so that our members have the best state's experience. Not only do I care what's best for our members, I will advocate for what is best for our members. So PA-TSA, while we may not be in Seven Springs this April, I am still here for this organization. When voting, remember that Julie Wright is just right.
Passion, ambition, determination, grit. These are only a few of the words that encapsulate the world of TSA. The hard work you put into each one of your events is the defining cornerstone of our great organization. Yet the problems you solve and abilities you hone are worth more than just a bunch of plastic trophies. The traditional role of the Sergeant at Arms is to serve as doorkeeper to our organization. As your Sergeant at Arms next year, I shall open the doors to the limitless potential that lies beyond. PA-TSA, my name is Jonathan Zhu, and I'm running to be your next Sergeant at Arms. This year, as the Vice Chair for the Conference Sessions and Activities Committee, I dedicated myself to improving special interest sessions for what would have been an unforgettable state conference. But enough about what I've done. Let's talk about what we can do together to make the upcoming year and the future of TSA better and brighter than it's ever been. Getting feedback is the key to any successful project, yet at our conferences, this is almost entirely unheard of. As your Sergeant at Arms next year, I will change that by making all judge feedback forms and interview sign-ups online, saving you valuable time at the state conference while granting you invaluable feedback so you can take your events to the next level. Corporate sponsorships have always been the backbone of TSA, but there is still so much room we can expand into. With the wide array of connections at my disposal, I will make it a priority to actively reach out to companies across Pennsylvania and beyond, inviting them to individually sponsor and specialize in each event. Most importantly, event winners will have the opportunity to work alongside their sponsors in taking their award-winning projects to another level. PA-TSA, with your support, there are no limits to what we can do together. I promise I'll be there for you because you can always count on Zoo.